Network design proposal for a college campus. Scope. The modernization of our university's wireless local area network will include the renovation of the network's infrastructure to ensure 802.11 compatibility. This approach will ensure scalability and services that will allow for continued excellence of our institution, providing wireless services that meet the needs of staff, faculty, and students, and meeting the expectations of our customers. Feasibility study. Secure service. The objective of this network is to facilitate the needs of classroom and students by preventing unauthorized access using encryption technology. Integration and updates. All peripheral devices such as routers, switches, and wireless access points must be replaced with 802.11 compliant devices. Collaboration. The network will be augmented with the capabilities of various equipment through state and local governmental systems to provide a stable medium in which users are able to access the network regardless of proximity to the network's location. Intended users. The intended users of the wireless local area network will include approximately 150 administrative staff members, 300 classrooms and teachers, and approximately 3,000 students. The mobility requirements must allow for uninterrupted access to all devices on campus. The wireless local area network must support devices that operate from 2.5 GHz to 5 GHz. This will require several access points to be positioned throughout campus. The needs for upgrading components and modernizing compliance standards will require purchasing several items, including a Cisco 8540 wireless controller, the Aeronet 1850 series access points, both interior and exterior, the Catalyst 3650 48-point switch, and Windows 2000 server. Network needs. There are several data types that must be facilitated on the network. The network must be able to transmit and receive data to facilitate all administrative tasks, such as maintenance tracking, scheduling, and reporting, as well as database management, such as resource tools and online libraries. The types of data that will be used to facilitate the use of reports and bulletins, accounting information, web pages, personal profiles, and text formats, with video and graphical capabilities. The client user network will require SharePoint and collaborative access such as video conferencing and library databases. Users will create products such as using a variety of software such as Microsoft Office 2000, Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, Outlook, etc. Users anticipate uninterrupted services and data streams that provide a seamless flow of data and video streaming. The throughput is estimated to be 30 megabits per second per user within each local area network and 10 megabits per second, roughly more, with video. Using the Aeronet 1850 series access points can facilitate this throughput in both the internal and external configurations within the gigabit range. Quality of service requirements must support dedicated bandwidth for critical users, such as staff and applications such as databases, while managing network congestion and latency. by ensuring prioritization of data traffic and the overall flow of the network. The controller will support 4 levels of quality of service designed for different data types, designated as Platinum for voice communications, Gold for video communications, Silver for normal bandwidth use, and Bronze for guest users. IP wireless phones on the network will be implemented using Session Initiation Protocol, trunking. The Cisco 8540 wireless controller will assign Platinum level quality of service for all VoIP calls, that's Voice over Internet Protocol, allocating bandwidth use on 100 kilobits per second per phone. Other devices using the wireless local area network will be delegated to either Silver or Bronze levels of quality of service. Some examples of this would be laptops, cell phones, and other handheld devices. Reliability and security requirements. The reliability requirements are the expectation of uptime of the local area network and the wireless area network to be 99.9% with a less than 0.01% error rate. Security requirements. The network must have a firewall and Wi-Fi protected access as well as user passwords. Security of all students and staff in accordance with the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, FERPA, and the Protection of Pupil Rights Amendments. Network design. The proposed architecture of the campus network will begin with the area of South Campus. In stages, we can expect to have the wireless local area network infrastructure established in 90 days for the South Campus and a further 180 days for the North Campus. The images below show the proposed layout. On the left, you'll see a typical classroom, in this example, a computer science department. Each department will have its own power over Ethernet switches, modems, and wireless access within the classroom itself. These classrooms will be located throughout campuses in proximity to local access points, which will be routed through multi-layer switches to the wireless router, server, firewall, and then the internet. In order to have a problem-free network, it must be tested. There are several different types of tests. In-motion testing, which will test devices that remain connected and are getting the expected performance levels as they move around the coverage area. There's also performance testing, making sure all different types of devices can connect, that they call, access, and all applications they are supposed to, and the connection throughput speed is as expected. Simulation testing, testing out the network environments before it goes live. The simulations will test various loads, traffics, and bandwidth. Pilot testing is the active testing of the network after it is deployed. Feedback will be determined if it meets all the specifications required. And the wireless local area network assessment focuses on the wireless LAN system and the health of the network overall. This test gives a brief, specific summary of a network if it slows down. Here is a list of the proposed costs per unit and the unit type to be able to predict an operable budget that lies within the constraints of the college budget itself. Some of these devices that are required are the Cisco 8540 wireless controller, which will be capable of supporting 6,000 access points. The Aeronet 1850 series access point, interior and exterior, can support a maximum of 400 clients per access point. The Cisco RV325 dual gigabit WAN VPN router provides strong security with proven stateful packet inspection firewall and a hardware encryption. Thank you for your time and consideration.